How do I create content every single day as an elite athlete? Well, it's moments like this. It's pretty late. It's after 10 o'clock. But I made a commitment to myself, right? I'm using the skills that I've learned, not just in my 7 years of playing professional basketball, but just over the process of becoming a professional athlete. It's taken me showing up day by day. So I don't know if this is the optimal method for me to grow this page, grow this channel, but I decided to approach it the way that I approach everything I do as an athlete, which is showing up just a little bit every day. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be some kind of groundbreaking video. This video, as you can tell, the lighting isn't optimal, and I say that as the lighting gets a little bit better. But it's not about breaking a record every single day. It's not about being otherworldly every single day. It's about showing up. And that's exactly what I've done on social media. And that's gotten me to over 13,000 followers on Instagram at the time of recording this video within less than a year, much less than a year. Just showing up every single day. I didn't have a plan of attack. I didn't have a coaching service where I watched courses and did everything. I had access to that, possibly. I could have gone that route. I have nothing against coaching. I have nothing against seeking help. But I decided to put my skills as a professional athlete to the test and say, okay, hey, let me see what I can do by just showing up every single day. And that journey's been tough. It's been tough to do that on my own. I'm not gonna lie. I, at many points, considered quitting. At many points, I asked myself, is this all worth it? Because it's not my nature to do this. I like talking and helping others, right? But more so privately. The thought of, as an athlete, sharing my thoughts in this way and manner, it was a little nerve-wracking. And I actually did this a couple years ago. It was a series that I called the Off Day series. So on my days off from practice and games, I would make a short little video where I would edit it together as well and just talk about different things in my life, different lessons that I was learning. And looking back on it, I wish I would have continued showing up, because today I'm showing up every day here on YouTube, making a 10-minute YouTube video. These videos aren't edited, as you can tell, and the lighting isn't optimal. But for me, rather than saying, hey, I'm gonna try this, and in the end it doesn't work out because I get burnt out, or I don't feel like I can stay consistent with the editing or the effort or whatever, I'd rather show up in a messy way. So yeah, the video's dark. Yeah, it's unscripted, but I'm showing up. For me, if anyone asks me how to get better at a sport or how to lead a more fit life, first thing I talk about is showing up for yourself. Put your running shoes on. Go to the gym. Because if you put yourself in the position, I always call it mastering the entry point to the things you want. If you become a master at going to the gym, if you build the habit of going to the gym, the odds of you turning around and not working out are slim to none. Maybe you walk out once, but after a week, you're going to pick up a weight and you're going to realize, hey, it feels pretty good. Just like when I started picking up this camera almost 2 months ago and filming videos every single day for YouTube. First one, man, I didn't know if I was going to be able to keep it up, but I showed up. And so now it's past 10 p.m. and I'm sitting here talking to you, walking around the neighborhood, right? So being an athlete, that's a superpower. Being an athlete can help you to build something that other people need. Forget the money. Forget building a business. Focus on helping others to achieve the things that they want to achieve. Focus on helping others to learn the lessons and skip the steps that you had to take. Because that's all this series is about for me. Helping you to not fall into the traps that I fell into. Not having to take the detours that I had to take. Right? Who cares how many views this video gets? Who cares if this video doesn't make me a cent? That's what it's about. If it can just help you, because you've watched this video all the way up until this point, if it can just help you to not make a mistake that I made, for example, stopping to film the off day series, or trying to make the off day series too perfect and not being able to keep it up, if it can help you to say, hey, I'm just going to show up every single day, then that's a win in my book. That's all I'm here for. Everything else is a bonus. I know that money's going to come from this. I know that this channel is going to quote unquote blow up at some point. I know that. I'm confident in that. But that's not my focus. My focus is on helping you. If my focus was money, would I really be walking around this neighborhood? Because I can get money doing other things. I get paid to play the game that I love. Right, I have a clothing brand. I have an Instagram page that I could just continue to post on and look to get sponsorships from. And I help actively coach people in mindset, in playing the game of basketball better, in becoming dominant in their sport mentally. I could be focused on that. I'm giving this stuff away for free. But for me, it doesn't feel like you're taking something from me. This is giving something to me. This is healing for me. This is me talking to myself years back. And I've said this before, I don't have a time machine where I can go back and talk to my younger self. I can't go back and continue filming the off day series. I can't go back and start filming these videos earlier. But I can show up every single day. Because I know myself in 2 years is going to thank me now. How could he not? I already thanked myself from 8 months ago. I thanked myself from October, who said, hey, you know what? There might be some teams who say, hey, he's posting on social media. He's trying to be an influencer. Those people have not watched these videos. Those people have probably not listened to the words that I'm saying and the things that I'm sharing, because that's the exact opposite. I'm helping you to influence yourself into becoming who you've been destined to be, who you've been called to be, who you've been designed to be. That's all I'm doing. I'm not influencing. I'm just here to help you, right? If that means, hey man, I need one-on-one work, let's get on a call. If it means, hey, I'm just going to tune in every single day, then that's what it means. If it means, hey, this one video was enough, then that's what it means. But I'm here every single day for you. And if you're new to this page, then there's a whole library of videos talking about this stuff. Talking about the places where if I could go back, I would do things differently. That doesn't mean I have regrets. But I am aware enough to know that I'm not perfect. And anyone who tries to get on here and act like they have all the answers, they're just leading you. I don't know where they're leading you to. But that's not life. Because we wouldn't be here if we had all the answers. We're here to figure this life thing out. I'm a firm believer in that. Because the greatest joy that I've experienced has been in the moments where I figured something out that I just couldn't quite get. That I just couldn't figure out. And then, boom, it clicked. Those are the moments that stick with you. When you overcome that obstacle. Why do people go out and climb mountains? It would be pointless, right? If overcoming an obstacle didn't bring you joy, why would anyone ever climb a mountain? It doesn't make any sense, right? But yet, People every single day go and say, hey, we're going to climb Mount Everest. We're here. And my camera is glitching out. It's getting a little too dark. I can't see my face. But every single day, there are people who take that journey on. My goodness. Can you see me, camera? Hey, there it is. Okay, it's back locked in on me. Every single day. The conditions are not like they are down here, closer to sea level. They're not. People go into the struggle because they know that feeling when they're up on top of the world, on top of that mountain. That's something that money can't buy. And so you have your own personal mountain to climb, whether it be as an athlete, as a creator, as a business owner. It doesn't really matter. It's probably all in one if you're watching my channel, because I encourage everyone to experience all of those things. I encourage everyone to create. I encourage everyone to be a business owner. And I encourage everyone, here goes the camera again, and I encourage everyone to be an athlete in some way, form, or fashion. You got to move your body. You got to train your mind and be creative. And you got to build something that people can get value from. That's all a business is. That's all this channel is. Something that I built that you can take value from. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my walk. I'm gonna enjoy just being outside. And I'm gonna enjoy continuing to make videos for you, even if they're imperfect like this one. My face isn't centered, none of that stuff. But we're gonna get to this lamp so my face can be centered. It will center at some point. Oh, and no, I don't have a stalker. It's just my girlfriend, Matea. We're out on a little walk, so I'm gonna enjoy that with her. And I just want you to remember this one thing. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, then you've heard it 100 times. But it's always worth remembering. It's something that I remind myself of every single day when I make these videos. And that's that the best is yet to come. And I'll see you tomorrow. Or on the next video, which you should be able to find right here. And the option to subscribe and continue this journey and this process together is right here. I'll see you wherever you choose to see me next. And I'm right here under this lamp. So maybe next time you'll be able to actually see me a little bit better. But if you don't mind it, let me know in the comments.